Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is NF Instrumental, and I am back in SculptrVR. Luckily, today, I actually had a pretty cool run-in with someone that I had actually been talking to over YouTube and email for a little while now, and it happened to be one of the developers of SculptrVR. He was actually in a multiplayer game playing by himself because there was no one else online at the time. And I was like, oh, there's someone that says their name is Nathan on here. I was like, oh, I'll join. So after that, I logged in, successfully joined, and then I saw him sitting there, and I was like, oh, he's working on something having to do with like falling object. It kind of looked like a Rube Goldberg machine. I wasn't exactly sure. It looked like it had a bunny on it. Anyway, and I was like, oh, are you Nathan Rowe? And he was like, yes. Well, he actually put a green check mark. He went like this. But I assumed that was him. So if I was wrong, well, then I'm sorry, Nathan, for embarrassing you for no good reason. All right. Anyway, I just want to kind of show off the world that me and Nathan worked on for like 30 to 45 minutes. It actually ended up being quite expansive. Some of it I worked on about 10 minutes afterwards after he had to go. But for the most part, this is what me and him and I did while he was online as well. So first of all, I want to show you all my nice little quaint feast. I actually tried to make it look like there was a shadow behind it. I don't know how effectively it looks to you guys, but it looks pretty cool in VR, and I feel like it shows it off pretty well. Says feast, sort of half cursive, half a really weird font, but whatever. And then I decided to make a little platter, and I made the birthday cake and the banana and some of the greens here. Nathan made the present and the apple and the balloon. That was pretty cool. I like how he did the string with some little blocks and made the balloon up top. So, but this isn't everything. I mean, I told you we had about 45 minutes that we played. So I'm going to show you guys what we worked on. So this is actually just a very small piece of what we've been working on. So let me turn around real quick. So we sort of have a mountain here, and it's pretty large, just a little bit. It's a little large. So I'm going to move down here to the sandy beaches over here and in the water. And as you can tell, we actually made a tree up there. I built the body and we kind of sculpted the branches out to where they weren't so thick as a trunk. And I put some snow-capped mountains up there. He was actually working on a smaller tree over here a little bit earlier. Let me scale up a little bit so we can take a look at it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And he did some leaves flowing in the wind a little bit. But that was not the only thing that we worked on. This mountain was just a small chunk of what we actually accomplished in this world. So let me scale up to the biggest I can go. And I'm going to turn around. We just came out of that hole. Now, I've done some work after he left. I kind of finished off the mountain, and then I made this beautiful background mountain with snow-capped mountains and water cascading down in some green areas here. But Nathan helped me out on this smaller section right here, and I kind of filled in around it to make the landscape. And then before all this, we actually... I built this Twinkie here, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I've done this before. I wanted to show it off and see what he thought or whatever. And then all of a sudden he started building this brown blobber, and I was like, is he going to build a turd or something? And then I realized he was building a face, and then he started putting lips on it and teeth, and it actually looks really cool. We spent a lot of time working on the detail work, such as like cheese crust in the ears and hair coming out, and he made this weird tongue, looks like a snake or some sort of serpent. And then we worked on the nose together. We have some particles coming out, and then the eyes, the hair. He had to like climb up on top of the person and draw the hair up. I drew the little tears. I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, so this is kind of what I wanted to show off again in SculptrVR. This is the kind of stuff that I love doing and interacting with in multiplayer with other people. And it was even cooler to have experienced it with one of the developers and just showing off that he has the artistic talent to go and make a brown blob into a person that looks like a potato face. But it looks really good, and just trying to give him a hard time. Hey guys, sorry about the stop in the video. I ran out of space on my hard drive, but it's all good now. Anyway, what I wanted to show off is there's actually a tool that I didn't know about until Nathan showed me, and I click on my teleport button and I can grab the sun and I can move it and change the time of day, which I think is absolutely cool. So I'm going to change it to nighttime, which is actually my favorite time in this game, simply because... let me turn off adaptive detail real quick. Okay. And you can see the shadows casting down actually from the tree right there. And I think it looks magnificent. If only there were a way where I could put lights on the map right now. I think that would be such a cool feature to be able to have like little light blocks or whatever, or just have like a sphere where you can change it into a light. I mean, I don't know. I think it would be cool, but I don't know how intensive it would be on the CPU. But anyway, so guys, I hope you all enjoyed looking at this environment, and I think we did an awesome job of working on it together. I had a lot of fun, and for this short time that we played together, it was definitely an experience. It was definitely one of the most fun times I've had in SculptrVR. And I hope you guys, if you're watching this and you have a VR headset, definitely go pick up SculptrVR. Support the developers and come play this awesome game that they are continuously developing, and they are able to answer your questions and we're able to give them feedback, and they're able to respond to us because it's a smaller team. And I think that is one of the best things about this game. So guys, if y'all enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, and suggest something if you want to see it in VR. If you want me to continue building onto this, let me know. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video, and keep a look out for possibly a new video later today. See you guys.